Welcome back to the Gripping Plots. Have you ever noticed why we used to break toy in our childhood? Because we all have Michael Bay inside us. Today I am going to talk about some action-packed movies directed by one and only Michael Bay, whose name is enough to say something explosive going to happen. Meet you at the other side of the intro. Our number 10 countdown is Pearl Harbor. This is a war drama movie from 2001 directed by Michael Bay. The movie tells the story of the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor in 1941, which led to the United States joining World War II. The film focuses on two best friends, Rafe and Danny, who are both pilots. They both fall in love with the same nurse, Evelyn, played by Kate Beckinsale. The love triangle adds drama to the story. When the attack on Pearl Harbor happens, Rafe and Danny are caught up in the chaos. They become heroes as they fight back against the Japanese attackers. The movie shows the bravery and sacrifice of the soldiers during this historic event. Pearl Harbor is known for its epic battle scenes, especially the recreation of the Pearl Harbor attack, which is really intense and realistic. The movie also has a mix of romance and drama, making it a movie that appeals to a wide audience. Our number 9 countdown is 6 Underground. This is an action-packed movie. It's about a team of 6 individuals who fake their own deaths to become ghosts. They don't have names, just numbers from 1 to 6. Ryan Reynolds plays 1, the leader of the team. Each member has their own special skills, like driving, hacking, or fighting. Together, they work to take down bad guys and make the world a better place. The movie is full of high-octane action scenes with car chases, explosions, and intense shootouts. Michael Bay's signature style is all over this movie, with lots of fast-paced action and cool camera shots. Our number 8 countdown is Transformers: Age of Extinction. This is the 4th movie in the Transformers series, released in 2014 and directed by Michael Bay. This movie brings in a new human cast while keeping the Autobots and Decepticons at the center of the action. The story follows Cade Yeager, played by Mark Wahlberg, a mechanic who discovers Optimus Prime hiding out in a junkyard. When the government and a bounty hunter Decepticon named Lockdown come looking for Optimus, Cade, his daughter Tessa, played by Nicola Peltz, and her boyfriend Shane, played by Jack Rayner, get pulled into the conflict. One of the big themes of this movie is about the Transformers facing extinction, hence the title, Age of Extinction. There's a new element called Transformium that's sought after by humans and Decepticons alike, adding another layer to the story. As with the previous movies, Age of Extinction is filled with jaw-dropping visual effects and intense action scenes. There are epic battles between the Autobots and Decepticons, as well as some cool new Transformers introduced. Our number 7 countdown is Bad Boys. This is an action comedy movie from 1995 starring Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. They play two Miami detectives, Mike Lowry and Marcus Burnett, who are total opposites but best friends. In the movie, they're trying to solve the case of stolen drugs worth millions. Along the way, they have to protect a witness, played by Tia Leone, who saw something she shouldn't have. The movie is filled with action-packed scenes, like car chases and shootouts. But it's not just about the action. There's also a lot of funny moments between Smith and Lawrence. Their friendship and banter are a big part of what makes the movie so entertaining. Bad Boys is a mix of action, comedy, and buddy cop fun. It's a classic 90s movie that's still fun to watch today. If you like action movies with a good dose of humor, Bad Boys is a movie you'll enjoy. Our number 6 countdown is Transformers: Dark of the Moon. This is an action-packed movie from 2011, and it's the 3rd film in the Transformers series directed by Michael Bay. The movie brings back the Autobots, like Optimus Prime and Bumblebee, to fight against the Decepticons, their robot enemies. In this movie, the Autobots discover a Cybertronian spacecraft on the moon, which leads them to a secret mission involving the US government. Meanwhile, the Decepticons are up to no good as usual, planning to bring their home planet Cybertron to Earth. The main human characters are Sam Witwicky, played by Shia LaBeouf, and his new girlfriend Carly, played by Rosie Huntington-Whiteley. They get caught up in the battle between the Autobots and Decepticons and play key roles in the story. Dark of the Moon is known for its spectacular visual effects and intense action scenes. The movie has lots of epic robot battles, explosions, and high-speed chases that keep you on the edge of your seat. Our number 5 countdown is Bad Boys 2. This is an action comedy movie starring Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. It's the sequel to the first Bad Boys movie, and it's packed with even more action and laughs. Smith and Lawrence play two Miami detectives, Mike Lowry and Marcus Burnett. They're investigating a drug cartel that's flooding Miami with ecstasy pills. Along the way, they also have to deal with some personal issues, like Marcus' sister dating Mike. The movie has tons of exciting action scenes, like car chases and shootouts. But it's also really funny, thanks to the banter between Smith and Lawrence. They have great chemistry together, and their jokes keep you laughing throughout the movie. Our number 4 countdown is The Island. This is a sci-fi action movie from 2005. It's set in a future where wealthy people can pay to have clones made of themselves. These clones are kept on a secluded island, thinking they're waiting to go to a paradise called The Island. The main characters are two clones, Lincoln 6 Echo and Jordan 2 Delta, played by Ewan McGregor and Scarlett Johansson. They start to suspect something's not right about their world. They decide to escape and find out the truth. The movie has lots of thrilling chase scenes as they try to evade the people chasing them. Along the way, they uncover a big conspiracy about the true purpose of the clones. It's got action, suspense, and a thought-provoking story about ethics and human rights. If you like sci-fi movies with a mix of action and drama, The Island is a movie you'll enjoy. Our number 3 countdown is 13 Hours. This is a movie based on a true story about the attack on the U.S. diplomatic compound in Benghazi, Libya, in 2012. The movie focuses on a group of 6 security contractors who were hired to protect the compound. These guys are ex-military and really tough. When the attack starts, they jump into action to defend the people inside. They face a lot of challenges like heavy gunfire and explosions. The movie shows their bravery and how they try to save as many lives as possible during the 13-hour-long attack. It's packed with intense action scenes that keep you glued to the screen. Even though it's a tough story, the movie honors the bravery of these men and shows how they fought against all odds. If you're into action movies based on true events, 13 Hours is definitely worth watching. Our number 2 countdown is Ambulance. This is a thriller movie from 2022. It's about two brothers, Will and Danny, played by Jake Gyllenhaal and Yahya Abdul-Mateen II. They decide to rob a bank to get money for a surgery Danny needs. The robbery doesn't go as planned, and they end up hijacking an ambulance to escape. But things get even crazier when they realize there's a patient, a cop, and a paramedic still inside the ambulance. The movie is full of intense chase scenes with the police chasing after them. It's got twists and turns that keep you guessing what will happen next. The action is nonstop, and the actors give great performances. Our number 1 countdown is The Rock. This is an action-packed movie from 1996. It's about a group of rogue U.S. Marines who take over Alcatraz Island in San Francisco. They threaten to launch missiles at the city if their demands aren't met. The government then sends in a chemical weapons expert, played by Nicolas Cage, and a former Alcatraz inmate, played by Sean Connery, to stop them. They have to sneak into the island and stop the bad guys before it's too late. The movie has lots of intense action scenes, like car chases and shootouts. Plus, there's some cool dialogue between Cage and Connery. It's a classic 90s action movie that keeps you on the edge of your seat. We make video with a lot of effort. Watching, research, scripting, editing, sound, VO, upload a lot of effort. You can pay to this effort with just a single like.